Hey everybody. Just a couple of things I want to address. One is this small update on our favorite LOL cow. Um, but I wanted to say, yesterday I had an injury, and I had some painkillers that affected me more than hi Magdalena than usual. So I was kind of rambly and discoherent to my mind anyway. Hi Annie. So I deleted it. So let's start again. Anyway, I'm trying my share screen and audio. Please, you guys, will you tell me if it works? And I thought I'd start with our Shani update. So, hey.
So I just want to
Can
do
you
a
hear it?
little public PSA right now. My YouTube channel has been taken down by mass flagging attempts and strikes. But there's someone coming on YouTube called Shani for Jesus, and I just want to let
Thank you,
everyone
Annie.
know that isn't me. And please don't give them the Cash App. I think it's like Shani for Jesus or something. The Cash App. It's not me. DHS isn't even involved. They closed the case, so if you see that person, you're being scammed. So I suggest you go to one of my mods and ask if it's me first before you actually respond.
Do you think we believe her?
So I heard there was this fake Shani account going around on, I think, Discord and on YouTube. Like, I think it's like Shani for Jesus or something like that. And they're doing this Cash App that's Shani for Jesus.
Oh boy.
I want you to know that's not
I
my
know they
Cash
don't.
App. My Cash App is still Shani, the number 4 Christ.
Hey MT. I will
This
tell you
is
in
my
just a
Cash
second.
App. I'll put that
I'm
down
sure Annie
here
can guess.
so you guys can see. That is my Cash App. And if you see anyone else doing a different Cash App and doing a different Shani name, don't believe them, okay? Like, if I wanted, if I was gonna come back, if I was gonna cut to a
Yes,
Discord
please,
server,
thumbs up.
I'd make sure to announce it here on Instagram. But it's not me. You guys are being fooled. I'm sorry about that.
She is so stoned.
But it's not me. And
Hi,
I
Dan.
don't have a Discord server. I don't. My Cash App is still Shani number 4 Christ. And I'm sorry you guys are being had by fake Shani. But it's not me, and I just want people to know that if I don't announce it or anything, don't believe it's me. Because it's not. I know there's fake Shani Twitter accounts going on right now. But they're not me either. So I just want you guys to know that. I don't want you guys being had. Me right now, I am in horrible pain. And I don't know what to do, so whatever. It is what it is. But you guys take care. Just wanted to put this little PSA out that's not me. It's a fake Shani account, and I'm sorry you guys thought it was me, but it's not. Bye, guys.
Bye, Shani. Well, wasn't that fun? She's high as a kite. She's never not high as a kite. No, I didn't slow it down. That was off another update video on her. This guy is just strictly archiving her content. So, uh, Yeah, he's a very busy fella. There's a lot of places that are archiving all her old stuff, her updates. That's a lot of stuff to go through. But apparently, she's her Instagram and her Facebook. Um, where else is she? Yeah, she's got a whole lot about you. I think on your live MT yesterday, Candy said something about D Live. Is that a gaming platform by any chance? Uh, don't know, but I think our Shani doesn't realize that AdSense is its own body, and AdSense is very, very, very unforgiving with people that abuse their system. So if she's looking other than uh, super chats and donations, she's not going to be making any money off AdSense ever. Uh, it isn't. Oh, because when I clicked on for her, it looked like a whole gaming setup, and I was going, oh dear, no. Oh, she's on Twitch too. I don't see that working well for her either. So anyway, so I just thought I'd pop that in. I know everybody's sick to death about Annie, and I spent part of last night and just up until recently, like an hour ago, finishing Alana's uh, truth bomb, as it were. You know, her truth bombs are never truth bombs, or her mic drops, or her receipts. And I just wanted to address it only because she mentioned me twice. Not that it was anything specific, only that I do live rent free in her head, and that gives me pleasure. I know, I'm sad. um, but she's on there. Yeah. So we're going to get into that. Apparently, she's assigned Charlie Gold Godhead and has blamed Charlie for having Shani deplatformed. And I don't know where she's got that idea. There are people that have been following Shani and Rev that have no part of Hater Nation, that have doggedly reported her and were successful in getting off. Charlie Gold just got on Twitter and, you know, does what Charlie Gold does and got her little group to do it too, I'm sure. But she's not responsible for Shani losing her channel. Oh, she loves name dropping. Oh, Annie, yeah, she pretty much is. I'm a paid mod. I'm a paid mod, and paying somebody to be a mod is not something to crow about. It's kind of pathetic, really. But no, she has absolutely nothing she talks about. Uh, the whole video is an hour and a half. She's peppered in with long dramatic pauses, um, flickering lights, mood lighting, a new wig, and a filter to slim out her face. Um, yeah, it was all pretty. What's the new YouTube word? Performative. I'm sure she had notes written down, but she's first she calls out Peanut, Negs, and Gigi. They have to come and listen to this because they won't listen to her anymore. They haven't listened to her for almost a year now. I would probably say June or July is when they finally washed their hands of her and have not given her the time of day. And that really bothered her, and it apparently still bothers her because she thinks she's got all the tea. I don't know why. She thinks she knows it all. I mean, some of the stuff she covers in this video is stuff we already knew about. But anybody that she talks about having this mega successful channel before it was taken away from her, like with 25,000 subscribers, and she was making bank. Um, Now, admittedly, I don't know because when I started paying attention to what was going on was probably around last January. So I have no idea. So if anybody else, MT, has she ever said anything to you about this fantastical channel she once upon a time had? Because I have no idea. Um, Uh, yeah, I should be cleaning my house too. Um, so I can't really speak about that unless somebody can confirm or deny that was actuality. I can't see it personally. She's doesn't have the personality or the temperament to maintain a channel with that many subscribers. I mean, she's too reactive and susceptible and manipulatable. Now I'm stumbling over my words. By the by, Shani, or not Shani, Alana, if you happen to, with my five good people in here watching, um, the word you're looking for is taken, not tooken. There's no such word as tooken. Nobody tooken down anything. It's taken. Just thought I would put that out there for you. So next time you can practice. Um, and it's sock account, not stock account. Just to clarify that for you, a little English lesson. Okay, so let me go over and let's start this. Let me find it first. Ha ha ha. Share screen. Share screen. Share audio. Chrome tab. Let's talk and share. All right.
Things that I need to cover. I'll be starting off with Annie and Candy, and then I will be talking about things that need to be covered about Charlie Gold, Gigi, DC Media, French Fry Girl, Froggy, and that whole community. So
there she goes.
And I will be doing a follow-up video with this with receipts.
Charming.
So
mute your microphone next time, dear. Now we all know her receipts. They're never really receipts. They're things she thinks are important but aren't, or something that is old and doesn't actually matter anymore. But yeah.
Those of you that are lurkers, go get Gigi, go get Negs, go get French Fry Girl, go get them all. I don't give a crap. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of living in fear. I'm tired of being...
This sounds familiar. Okay, let's go.
A miserable person. I'm tired of having shit over my head. And I'm tired of being used by other people. So I think I would be a better person when I set myself free of certain situations. And I hope a certain person that I talked to earlier today, I hope they do a video on this as a reaction to it, because I feel like people would listen to that person more than they would me, because that person will be honest and tell their opinions on this video. So
Yeah.
if that person is watching, you do not have to talk in the chat.
So I wonder who she's talking about. She's hoping somebody particular is listening to her, and that they will react to this video. Well, she's picked somebody with the lowest viewership yet. Because if you go to her original, you notice even her chat had one person, and I think near the end somebody else popped in, and nobody was commenting. So I think her perception of her importance. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think, because I don't know with her.
And you can wait until I get to the section where I talk about the shit that happened a long time ago. But the first part of this video is going to be directed towards Candy and Annie. Mentioning and chatting. What's new?
Here you go, Annie.
Hi, M and M. I'm okay.
Oh, dramatic pause number 1.
Okay, so let's get to the Candy and Annie situation. Regardless whether you like it or not, Annie and Candy, I am a moderator. I pay just like you, Annie, to be on Adams as a moderator.
She's so very
You don't
proud.
have to like me. You don't have to respect me. But on his channel, we have to get along for the sake of being a moderator for his channel. Candy, you do not pay to be a moderator. And if you choose to be a moderator and pay, or whatever way you become a moderator, still, we have to respect each other for the support of Adam. And once again, I'm going to reinstate this. Candy, it is not your channel. Do not come into Adam's channel starting crap with me because you don't like me. Regardless of however you feel about me, once again, it is not my channel. It is not your channel. Keep all your BS to your channel and my channel, or other people's channels in the community. It's not fair to Adam or the viewers of that channel for you and me to be having, well, for you to come in bringing up bullshit that has nothing to do with his channel or the video. All I ask while we're in his chat is to focus on what the video is about and keep it to that. If you don't want to get timed out, simple as that. And if you don't want to do that, then you're going to continue to be timed out as long as I'm a moderator. Plain and simple. If it's not about the video, if it's not towards Cynthia, if it's not towards Adam or people in the chat, or
amen
about
to that, Dan.
what's
Amen
going
to
on
that.
with Adam's channel, like the tea, so on and so forth, then I will delete your message and you will get timed out. Plain and simple. That's how it's going to be.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I am a nobody when it comes to that channel. Therefore, people don't give a fuck what your issue is with me. Plain and simple. That's all I'm going to say about that. No one cares how you feel about me, Candy. No one wants to hear the bullshit that you've got to say, Candy, about me. Who cares? So I'm going to ask you nicely.
Clearly you care, Alana. Clearly you care. Because if you didn't, you would just put them in timeout and keep it moving. You know, when she goes into this, do as I say, not as I do mode, if you will. I don't know. You kind of just want to slap her upside the head, figuratively. No violence, no violence, no hate.
Nicely, and all due respect, keep the fucking shit about Adam's content.
Spit it out.
And Annie, stop your bullshit. Every time I time out Candy, I always take a screenshot of the deleted messages and I send them to Adam and Tyler to let him know the reason why I timed her out. I'm not fighting with nobody in the chat. So your failed attempts at trying to get me not to be a moderator and blocked on Adam's channel.
Annie, are you trying to get Alana?
It's not going to work. Sorry. It's just not going to happen.
Oh,
and like I said,
pause number 2.
Adam's channel is about the drama that's on his channel. Not my drama, not your drama, not Candy's drama. It's about his drama. The Cynthia Beaumont drama. The fake drama. The real drama. It's his drama. Not mine, not yours, not Candy.
And Alana, stop telling everybody else how to run their channels. They know what they're doing. You just keep your nose in your own.
Nobody cares.
Clearly you do.
So let's keep it at that. Now, let's get started.
Oh.
Where do I begin?
I think that's a third or fourth dramatic pause.
I don't know if I should do a pre-recorded video on this so I can show the receipts, or if I should sit and talk.
Yes, Alana. Do a video with receipts. But you don't have receipts. But do go on.
About the stuff and then do a pre-record video with the receipts. I do know that for a very long time I have been conflicted because
fifth dramatic pause. Trust me, there's a lot.
I have put my trust in people on the internet, and my trust in these people have proven to be wrong. I should have never trusted anybody.
We should take shots every time she pauses.
And I'm moving forward to okay, so I'm going to start discussing where my problems have started. Okay. Number one, there is an issue that keeps getting brought up about Malibu and Dollface. There was an account called.
Okay, so I have to stop here because this, I think, is when I came into the reatmosphere from the beauty community because I was sick and tired of all these idiots with their makeup. And so I think I came in the beginning of this Malibu doll face stuff. So I wasn't paying that hard of an attention to it. It was already ongoing when I entered the scene. So if anybody has any foreknowledge of this, I would like to know if you care to share. Let's see.
Called Daily YouTube, now on Daily YouTube or something other. They were a drama channel, and they had issues with Malibu Dollface. And when I started my Twitter account, mine was similar. My name was similar to that account. I was not that account. Okay?
Because, we believe that because you didn't have other accounts. Many sock accounts on Twitter. But, okay, that wasn't you.
So me and Malibu Dollface had a long talk, and it was not me. Sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It was not me. So, Ham Planet, I really wish that you wouldn't bring that up because if you were to go talk to Malibu Dollface, they will tell you because their pronouns I do not know.
Hey, Planet, if you're orbiting, um, hit me up in DMs in on Twitter because I would like to know a little bit more of this, please, and thank you. Where am I?
So they would tell you that they had me mistaken as the other account. It wasn't me. Sorry. So just like that Elena Rangel account, not me, people. I've never gone by Elena Rangel. I don't know who they are.
Alana, just because you say you're not doesn't mean you aren't. We're not that stupid. I wish you'd stop pretending that we are.
Don't want to know who they are. Don't care if they live in Houston. There's a lot of Elena Rangels here in Houston. Do your research before you accuse me of shit. That's all I've got to say on that. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Well, thank you. You have a nice day too. So I am just going to skip ahead a few minutes because she just sort of goes on like that for a bit. Let's start here.
And all them people, that's how me and Charlie Gold and people knew each other because Charlie Gold was into that stuff and she kind of knew Petty. There was so this is the beginning, right?
Okay,
the beginning of where this split started to happen. Right when it started to happen in the community, the small reactor, the Amber and the Chantel universe, reactor universe, where it start to split between the haters to the anti-haters, okay? In the Discord, there started to become a discussion. Mind you, I fell silent, okay? That Gigi was becoming a problem, okay?
Mind you, none of this stuff is relevant anymore. It really isn't. It's done and dusted. Yep. We're back to dramatic pauses again. I think she loses her place.
And I was like, okay, this is getting too much. All right.
It's like she's reading a script and catching up with herself because I haven't paused anything.
This is going to make me look so bad.
Trust me, there's no truth bomb. Hey, Pink. Yes, it is. It is. And she's explaining how Charlie took down Shani's channel because, Charlie's God. And we're counting up all her dramatic pauses. I think this is the 7th or 8th.
This is going to make me look so fucking bad.
So she's trying to build something that just never happens. Like her receipts. And my name should be coming up pretty soon. If you got a drink, drink.
I just got to tell it anyways. I started falling silent, okay? mind you, I I just need to get this off my chest so I can just go on, okay?
Got a shot, take it.
At this time, I had a bigger channel. It was called YouTube Now on Daily, okay?
Can anybody
Not
confirm this?
a YouTube Daily News is what it was called, okay? I had 25K members.
Yes,
I
yes,
too
Pink.
was a reactor. I was into drama, kind of like Karina Kaboom. I did reactions to um, Jeffree Star and all them people. You know, that's how me and Charlie Gold and people knew each other.
Can anybody confirm that she had a larger channel? Uh, yeah, I figured so. Like I said earlier before you popped in, Pink, she has neither the charisma or the temperament to hold an audience, and she wouldn't know anybody in the beauty community or drama community to get her news. She'd just be cherry picking from other channels if she even attempted something like that. But there you go. All right.
Because Charlie Gold was into that stuff, and she kind of knew Petty Page, and Petty Page was into that, and so on and so forth. Hence, how she's got Petty Page's husband as a manager. So, some of this is going to ring true to you because you know these for facts. Fuck it. I'm just going to tell the truth, okay? I'm just going to fucking tell the truth. So, go get Gigi, go get Peanut,
See
go
how
get
she. Yep.
Kathy C. Fuck it. I'm already the worst person on the internet.
They won't have anything to do with her. So this is her attempt. This apology video is for her to get us to run over to Peanut, Gigi, and Next to pull them in here to give her viewership and clout. Um, really, Alana? They want nothing to do with your drama. They are radio silent. Leave them alone. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. I.
Anyways, I just need to fucking get it out there anyways, okay? So,
Yeah, she always does that
get
thing.
Kiwi Farms, get them all. I don't give a fuck.
No, we're not going to
Maybe
get
I
Kiwi
could finally
Farms.
just move forward after this and it will be all said and done. What can Charlie Gold do to me after this? Not kill me. What else can she do? So let me restart.
I don't know. At the beginning?
I've been trying for months to get Gigi to listen to me.
No.
I've been trying for months to get Gigi to listen to me.
He wants nothing to do with you.
Months.
Yes, of course. Absolutely, Pink.
And he wouldn't.
She has
I've been
no
trying
credibility.
to get Peanut to
She's
listen to
lied
me,
and did
and
bad
all
things.
because Kathy sees that
Yep,
I was
there
a
I
cute
was.
face and was sending screenshots from Kiwi Farm when I linked damn links my damn self.
Hang on a minute. I never sent screenshots. I am not a screenshotter. I don't roll that way. I'm too lazy. There are 5,000 other people that are much better at computer stuff than I am, can deal with screenshots and proving stuff. I'm like a duck. I let it roll off my back and I keep it moving unless I find you interesting and I want to torture you for a while. I'm famous now. I am. I'm famous for getting under her skin. I'm famous for pointing out her truth, and she doesn't like it because I can spot bullshit. There's a saying: you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Take that as you will. So, and I think a really good judge of character, and I had her pegged from day hour one. So Let's keep it going.
She won't listen to me. I even tried to reach out to Negs.
Nope.
But anywho, oh, great. Back to what I was saying. Back when this all began, okay? So, Charlie Gold and Gigi were pretty cool with each other. She even
Not
shouted
really.
him out. He started blowing up, okay? Gigi did not use Charlie Gold for subs, okay? He did get a shout out from Charlie Gold because they were pretty cool. They were at one time pretty cool. I
She
mean, I
called you
wouldn't
Boo
say
Boo the
they were
clown.
besties,
Pink,
but
I'm
they
so
were pretty cool
jealous.
with each other, right? And like I said, there was a Discord that Gigi was not a part of. Only select people were in there. You had to be the nastiest of the nasty to be in there, and you had to be trusted. I was in it. They can deny it all the fuck they want. I don't give.
Well, deny what? Deny that you were in a Discord or that they had a Discord? Because everybody knows they had a Discord. If you were in that Discord, you were under a different account. Because I don't see them inviting you. But you know what? They're a whole different animal over there. So I'll give you this. I'll give you this.
Give a fuck if people don't believe me and so on and so whatever the fuck. There's a stock account by the name of Future
Sock.
Miss Becky, and
Sock.
I'm going to reveal who that is here in a minute. But it's a stock
That's
account.
a
It's actually one person, but they use it to do the most nastiest shit behind it.
Alana, sock account. Like a sock puppet. That's where it comes from. It's not stock. Thank you very much.
To do doxing, to do shit behind it. And I'm going to reveal who that is here in a minute, but let me continue.
Okay.
So, GG, which is the gaining ground, ended up getting upset. But he's like,
Charlie Gold.
he's a guy with more.
Charlie Gold's super secret. You have to be vicious. Discord. This, and she was part of it, but they'll deny it. She says, "Yeah,
He's not a bad guy. He's not. And when the merch came out, it pushed the borderline of actually harassment and bullying against Amberlynn Reed. And he's like, I can't stand behind this. And he was wanting people just to, say, hey, this is enough. Come on, people, this is enough. That's all he was wanting. Well, in this Discord, which is more of where they congregate who is in the it club and who is going to be exiled from the community and become a problem to the community is what this Discord was about.
yikes."
They started discussing the gaining ground because he was speaking up about the merch against Young Dumb Honey Bun and being the loudest about it. He was becoming an issue, and Charlie Gold was not going to have it. She's the one that said, okay, enough's enough. He's got to go.
Okay, this is not news.
She gave it. She gave the green light.
Alana, this is not a secret.
He's a problem. He's got to go. I was put on the sideline. They know I've got mental illness.
Well,
this is where it comes
here
in.
we go.
Okay.
From this point on, she brings it up almost continually to the end. Of course, my mental illness, my suicide attempts, this is why I do things. So, just so you don't forget that she has mentals. Okay.
I was put on the sideline And then I went into Discord and I spoke up too. I said, Charlie, I don't know if I'm comfortable with this. I think Gigi's got a point. I don't think it's funny to make fun of someone and then make money off from it. Well, that booted me out of Discord. But right before I got deleted, I saw a comment from somebody very familiar
Wait
who
for
was
it.
playing both fields that said, I've got Gigi's first, middle, and last name, and I can show you where I've got it from. It was one of Gigi's mods. I've told him this time after time after time. Matter of fact, that mod became a moderator for somebody very well known.
Well, clearly it's because he didn't believe you. And he's a grown-ass man. He
This
can
was
fix his
in
own shit.
May, at the beginning of May, people.
Beginning of May last year.
Charlie deleted that message. And I was like, great. I just fucked up. They're going to take me down.
You're not that important.
Because I told Charlie I didn't agree with the situation with the merch as well. Next thing I know, I wake up, try to log into my bigger channel, and it's gone. It's terminated.
Okay, can we just talk about this for a minute? Alana, when your channel is terminated or banned, that means you shouldn't be making more channels and trying to get monetized, because you won't be monetized. You'll be, again, you've been suspended once before, so they know who you are. So if you had a bigger channel that was banned, this channel and all the other channels you had wouldn't exist, or they wouldn't exist for long. And because you're pursuing the great God monetization, what you just said is a bold-faced lie. Carry
reason
on.
why it was terminated, bullying and harassment. She had.
Let's see. Every time Alana wants attention, she'll claim that she has super secret information and get someone. Please tell Peanut and Gigi. Yeah, she's been doing that, every 2 or 3 months since all that stuff popped off last year. She had Gigi on her panel, last month? And all she could do was try to fight him. And she just embarrassed herself. So, yeah, again, you had him. You had him on your panel, Alana, and you didn't do anything but try to embarrass him, which failed miserably because you just embarrassed yourself. So, yeah.
She had Charlie Gold, I think, ordered her followers to mass report my bigger channel and have it deleted. I was mean.
You was?
It was gone. Terminated. Just like they did Shawnee for Christ.
And it's okay. That's another thing. Hang on.
And when you guys sit there.
Hang on. It's not Shawnee for Christ. It's Shannon. Shanny. Shannon. Shanny. Even she calls herself Shanny. She doesn't call herself Shawnee. Get over it.
And called me a liar a long time ago. Even Gigi called me a liar a long time ago.
I'm calling you a liar.
She's got that power. And she did it to Shawnee. Yesterday, she called out on Twitter. Michael B. Beheading called out on Twitter for everybody to report Shawnee for Christ, and within hours her channel was terminated.
It was Peanut's video to hater channels terminated that had the Peanut gaining ground, Alana Panel. That's a good one to show to anyone who doesn't know much of Alana's history. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So am I a liar now?
Yes. Yes. 15th dramatic pause.
I got a DM by accident by future Miss Becky on my old Twitter account that got taken down.
They're taken
by the haters. That DM, I think I got it saved, which I'm going to do a receipt video.
You know, I'm not really a grammar Nazi. If you spell there the wrong way, you know, I have done it. Or, you know, you say a word wrong that you've only read and never actually had an opportunity to use it in a sentence. That you know, but oh my God. Yeah, no, she's always, I don't know when she decided to call Shani Shawnee, but maybe she's looking to be different. God, I don't know. All right. I'm nitpicking. I know it.
Tomorrow said, ha, I've got the Gaining Grounds Periscope accounts. Do you want them, Charlie? That was May 3rd.
Last year. This is not recent, folks. And there's our 20th dramatic pause.
Now, I wasn't fully exiled from the haters. They just put me up on the fence to see what I would do.
You're talking me down,
I've got a
Dan.
mental illness, and they see that as a way to manipulate and weasel their way back in. And I'll explain that here in a minute.
Yeah, with the flickering candle.
So I started following Gigi, and I started, you know, taking his side on everything. So we know what happened with the DMs, correct?
Oh, here we go. 25th, 26th. I'm thinking she's reading from a script or she's taking notes and she forgets what she's saying, so she has to look down.
In a way, I feel like everything that happened with that was almost like a sit-up. I don't know if it was a sit-up. And these are my thoughts. I don't believe this to be true on his part. I feel like somebody within his group manipulated that as well. You know what I'm saying? I still feel that there is a bunch of snakes within the anti-haters.
Now, there are viewers, I'm sure, in Peanut, Negs, and Gigi, since that's the three we're talking about mostly, that have viewers. Both are neutral viewers. They go back and forth. Some are very upfront and say that they enjoy Callie's content, say. And then there are others that are there to cause trouble and trolls. So this is, again, nothing new.
I really do. I feel that there are a few people that are in close-knit with Gigi and Peanut that play both fields. They play the haters, they play with the haters and the anti-haters to stir the pot, so to say, to keep this going. Because the minute that Gigi don't want to talk about it no more and starts doing other things, he gets brought back to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you're doing right now. Alana, did you just hear what you said? Gigi is trying and has successfully separated himself from that part, and you keep trying to drag him back into it. He has told you to leave him alone in the nicest possible way. You kind of just ignore that. Nobody cares. He doesn't care anymore. Leave the man alone. Let him do his content. He isn't bothering anybody. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
And I think I know who the person is, but I'm not going to name him.
Of course you're not.
But, anyways, so we know that I possess some DMs between me and the gaining ground. And it don't look good at all. He claims that I pushed him into saying those things. I claimed it. We both took part in what we said, and he encouraged me to try to say things against Charlie Gold, which I was more willing to because I was kind of pissed at her anyway. I wanted her. I was pissed at her because she took my fucking channel down, my bigger channel. She took it fucking down.
You need to prove it.
You know, I was making bank off from that shit. So I was a scorned bitch.
Don't believe it for a minute. Do not believe it for a minute. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So yeah, I was more glad to take the bitch down. But here's the thing. I still...
You know, you're getting a truth bomb when you get, here's the thing.
Talking to two people. And it made it hard on me being on Gigi's side. I was still talking to DC Media. And I was still talking to Future Miss Becky. Which is one person and the same person. And I'm going to explain that here in a minute.
Can't wait.
Okay. So,
dramatic.
And this person started talking to me. They're like,
dramatic pause. Get up, go to the bathroom, pay a bill.
did Charlie Go really get your channel deleted, or did you get your channel deleted? You have to think about this, Elena. You're mentally ill. Is it your mental illness affecting the way you think?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck. What? Maybe you're right. And then she would say, be careful with Gigi because he really don't care about you because now you've only got a small channel. You're not worth anything to him.
Oh. You know what? You're trying to make Gigi sound predatory. Okay, let's see what Pink says. A week ago, Alana said this to me in a comment. You're a liar. Me, Gigi are talking and supporting each other as of right now. So you look like Boo Boo the according to Froggy, it's Future Becky who is also running the Gaining Ground parody. She does that. Oh, so does that mean DC Media is running her own account plus 2 socks? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. In the grand scheme of thing, who cares? Oh, God. Okay.
I know that you're talking to him and you're going to think that he's really your friend in DMs, but he's only there to use you. He wants to use you to attack Charlie Gold. And I'm like, damn, really? And I'm sitting here looking, I started looking at the DMs, and you could see, when you're being manipulated into
He's using
thinking a
those big
certain way.
words
And yes,
again.
I'm easily convinced of.
Oh my goodness. What happened here? Did we stop? Oh,
Okay, I don't know what
I
happened
forgot
there.
about that glitch. I thought it was me.
Maybe they're trying to report my video right now. But anyways, when you're got a small channel and that's all you got, you're trying to rebuild, you want to make new friends. And the only person, the new creator you got, I wasn't trying to clout chase off for him. I was trying to fit in a community so that we could piggyback each.
I'd like to know just how Alana comes up with this shit. I mean, does she sit down and plan it out beforehand, or is she just winging it? No, she because of all these magnificently long stretches of contemplative thought. I'm sure she's got some sort of one of her phones is feeding her lines because she doesn't look like she's gathering her thoughts. It's looking like she's looking off to read something. So I honestly think she comes to believe the shit she spews because she's always confounded when we're not all convinced by what she says. She doesn't take into account all the bad things and the distrust we have. She has done nothing to fix it. And hey, Ham, um, so we all sit there and go, what the fuck is she trying to tell us? Because frustrating. But let's carry on. We're orbiting Alana's fantasy apology explanation video. Yeah, uh, whatever.
Off from each other. That's what we do. That's what any community does. And I'm sorry if that's, if someone's going to take that the wrong way. It's the truth.
Agreed,
Peanut
Pink.
piggybacks off from Negs and Gigi. Gigi piggybacks off from Peanut, Negs, and Belinda. It's a community. That's what you do. You eat. Everybody's supporters have mingled with each other. You know what I'm saying? There's some Neg supporters that support Peanut, that support Belinda, that support Gigi, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And I like Gigi. I wanted to be his friend. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be mean and nasty no more. Because look at me, I'm a fat girl, and at that time I was bigger than what I am now. You know? So, but the whole time I'm sitting here talking to Gigi, I've got two people, which is one and the same. And like I said, I'll explain here in a minute.
Hang on here. Let me read this. I may or may not be a bit tipsy. RSN's stream was fun when he started shouting for Alana's attention. Clip that shit. Did you? Okay, I have to go back. I know that RSN has been on fire lately. I'll have to check it out.
At the time, I thought it was two different people. At the time, I thought that they were my friends looking out for me. The incident happened where I got confused. A lot of people got confused at that time. We didn't know, most of us didn't know that his Periscope had been linked before the Instagram quote
This is
unquote
old news.
thing had happened where he took his receipt from Instagram and put it up on Twitter. We were confused. And by that time, he was also being a new creator. He had then been doxxed and he was being harassed, and there was a lot of nasty things going on behind scenes. So we had no clue why he was acting the way he was acting. So we were confused when Gigi went off the way he went off about the picture he put up on Twitter.
Well, exactly, Pink. This is all old, done and dusted tea that she has. She's pretending that she has this insight to what was really going on, and she doesn't. I don't know why she keeps retreading this. Uh, well, not defending her entirely here, but I will say that manipulation may have likely happened. There are screenshots of people in her games. You know what? I believe that Hater Nation gassed her up. There is no doubt that they did, and they're probably to a certain extent still doing it. Um, but I think the issue with this is she's promising all these receipts, and she's been doing that. Well, for the last year, she keeps saying she's got all this amazing stuff we don't know about. Please get Negs and Peanut and Gigi to listen to her. But she never comes out with anything. She tried to do it on Kiwi Farms. The farmers just laughed at her. Um, it, I know you got a soft spot for her, but oh dear. Okay.
It was a receipt from some protein shake or muscle shake or something that he ordered. He tried to scribble it out.
I agree, Dan.
Maybe in
good job.
maybe with him not getting enough sleep because of dealing with health issues with his mom, and then the harassment and the things that were going on Twitter and DMs and so on and so forth. He thought he scratched it out. Well, long story short, a lot of us got confused. We told him he doxed himself. Well, he lost his shit with me, accused me of still being friends or being friends with his enemy, which I think he already knew that I think someone had told him privately I was still talking to DC Media and future Miss Becky on the side. It's not that I was being two-faced with him. It's that I didn't see that they were doing anything wrong to him at that time. And again, I was also
I'm unsure of what to believe and stuff. Otherwise, some stuff makes sense but can't be proven. Either way, the only thing can be really proven, even outside of her proof, is the manipulation of her. Yeah, see, what she's been going on for the last 45 minutes or so is stuff that's already been. Um, if she's sprinkling a little bit of truth, it gets lost because she has a reputation of over dramatizing and outright fabrication of facts and truth and what really happened and what was said. And she has built it up to be this giant thing. And she tries to do a mic drop and it just kind of, no. I, and it's unfortunate because if she is telling partial truth, that's scary. And but she has no reputation left, and that's by her own hand. What can I say?
Being manipulated by these people into not seeing what they were doing. You have to understand, I was going through my own shit as well at that time. I had just lost my big channel. I was scared because I knew Charlie Gold did it. I couldn't prove she did it. I knew she mass reported my channel, just like she did this time, because she got away with it with my fucking channel. She had the balls to fucking do it in public, to call out and do it in public against Shawnee. But she did it in private with me. Okay? She probably did it to Peanut too. And several other people that's lost their channel. I can't prove it was Charlie Gold, but I know it was her. But
Yeah, see, she's reading.
now, I want to give a disclaimer in all this, because you don't realize what the true story is and what really happens until the end of it. Because while it's going, the story is being wrote. And a lot of times you don't find the truth about everything until it's over and you go investigate and you remove yourself from the whole entire situation. That's why I'm able to focus now and tell you what happened.
Okay. Exactly, Kathy. See, even if she told the truth sometime somewhere, she wouldn't be believed because she has shattered so many people's trust by her tongue. So absolutely. Um, yeah, and she's looking at a computer screen. If you want to focus your thoughts, yeah, you can do a few talking points. But I think she's taken the time to sit down and write herself a novel, and she's got to stop and remind herself where she's at. Um, no shade there. That's just forethought. But anyway, um, yeah, that's.
And my truth of the situation. Because at the time, it was being wrote. I was being told one thing from this end and being told that end, so my story constantly changed. It wasn't that I was lying and making things up. It's just I had people in this ear and I had people in this ear. And they were saying this and they were saying this. It wasn't till December when I removed myself fully from the haters and the anti-haters and did private research that I was able to fully be able to clear my head.
Private research?
And actually see the situation for what it was. And once again, I am no victim in this.
There is a truth.
Manipulated? Hell yeah. Used because I'm mentally ill? Hell yeah. But I put myself in that situation.
Yes, you did.
And do I feel bad about the whole fucking thing? 100% totally yeah.
Kind of don't believe that.
Because a good person ended up getting hurt in all of this. And that good person was
joy in it, Alana. We remember.
So, what really caused the blow up between me and Gigi is probably because someone had told him I was still talking to future Miss Becky in DC Media on the side. It's the reason why in my DMs he said, well, you can go to your friends, whatever. And I went off on him and said, fuck you, whatever, you know.
Mm.
I have to go back and look at the DMs. I don't remember exactly what they said right now. So, well, I still had the birdie in my ear. I became very depressed at this time because I really thought that I was helping
It's almost like somebody's
Gigi
writing
in
it
a
for
way.
her.
I felt like I was keeping him grounded, even though I wasn't. I don't know why I was in that delusion. Um, because my vision of the DMs was here I am helping a guy who is in the depths of sadness because he feels like he's being attacked. And I know this is going to sound delusional because what happens next, it 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 changes the story. But like I said, I was trying to be a caring sub, even though I was DC media and all this. I kept feeding me that oh, he's upset
Hashtag
at
free
Charlie.
Carlos.
I'm not doing anything wrong to Gigi. He's mad at everybody that supports Charlie Gold. That's why I'd never seen what she was doing to him. I was, you know, I believed that he was delusional that DC media was doing bad things to Charlie. I mean, to
What?
Gigi.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
And honestly, but she hardly ever speaks of Gigi on her channel, but this story's going to change her in a little bit, and I'm going to tell you why. So I was like, even Gigi had said, support who you want. I'm not going to be upset if you still support me and her too. I'm not going to be mad. So when he said that to me and then blew up at me, I was devastated because I felt like me and Gigi were close. I felt
Exactly.
in some strange way, I
Exactly.
felt like
Only
we
people
were
that were there
friends. The
can
same way I
confirm or
felt like with
deny.
Angie and MT and these people in the new community. That's why it devastated me when when things went the way it did in this new community. So,
Ham, before I forget, she was talking about having this larger channel. Do you know anything about it? Pink says it's a lie. I think it's a lie. She said she had a gossip tea channel with 25,000 subscribers, and she blames Charlie Gold for having it removed. Um, Anything on your end that you recall, or is she delusional again? I don't believe it though.
I got severely depressed. I don't handle being shunned and rejected well. I don't. It sends me into a very severe depression. I'm emotionally stunned. Uh,
Truth.
I don't handle being hurt well. I
Nobody
don't.
does.
I'm just gonna say that I don't. So when this all came crashing down, losing income that I had from that channel, and it gets worse. I still got DC Media
Yeah,
and
me too. That's what I
Tweety
think.
Bird, Miss
Thanks, Ham.
Becky, future Becky over here trying to play my friend. Oh, don't let it get to you. It's fine. Don't let them push you to suicide. The word suicide started coming up in my DMs. And they very much know that I
Must
have
have been before
suicidal
my name,
depression.
my time, because I don't remember the name. But that doesn't mean
Although
anything.
they wasn't saying go commit suicide. When you're a bipolar manic depression and the word suicide keeps repeatedly being pushed in sentences, your mind don't hear anything other than the word suicide. Okay? It don't hear the words around that word. It don't hear anything else other than the word suicide. So it kind of like pushes you into the ideations of suicide. So while Gigi's over here pissed at me and I'm trying to talk to him, trying to make him understand, no, you doxed yourself, which at that time I didn't understand. He had been doxed somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
There's the miscommunication. And he didn't make it clear to people on Twitter that it wasn't just that receipt. His other accounts had been doxed. His accounts with his name, not the gaining ground, like his Periscope. At that time, he didn't make that clear. We were all thinking it was the Instagram picture or receipt. But anyways, I am being subliminally talked to about suicide. I'm depressed because I thought me and Gigi were cool, and then all of a sudden we're not cool. And then I've got people that are mad at me because now me and Gigi are not cool. Okay? And then one day I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to blow my brains out. And I happened to say that out loud on Twitter to Gigi. Well, he flips his shit and starts calling me insane. And the whole time, I got Tweety
Yeah.
Bird over here in my ear saying, I knew it.
Yes, it's. I agree, Ham. She is listenable, if that's a word. If I'm taking an Alana-ism here, I prefer to listen to her BS like this without her rage and screaming and I know some people find it hilarious. She's got a whole cadre of trolls that love it. But if she's gonna do a video, I'd rather watch this type. I don't know.
I told you, Gigi's a fucking piece of shit. Look at him. He's pushed you to suicide. Look at him. He's doing this. He's doing that. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, my God.
Yeah. For sure, Ham. I honestly believe there's some truth to what she's saying, and she's embellished the rest or come to believe lies that were whispered to her. And you're right. Everybody knows it. It's unfortunate that she's ruined her own reputation. She likes to blame that on everybody else but herself. But we keep trying to tell her you have shot your own self in the foot. And I doubt if there's any way out of it for her. Every time she does an apology, she's not telling the full truth because those of us that followed the storyline know what really happened. And either she will disavow it or dismiss it outright or not even cover it or her own culpability in it. So there you go.
So I go try to go get help. I get hospitalized. First thing that happens when I get out of the hospital, hey, expose Gigi, put the emails up. Prove that he was trying to use you to take Charlie Gold down. Because that's what he was doing. If you do that, Charlie Gold will forgive you and you'll be back in the grace, and she'll help you with your channel, your new channel.
I actually believe her about that. I do.
Everything will be okay. All the hate will help you with the hate. Will help you with your reputation. Everything that Gigi said against you won't matter.
I believe she was love bombed. I do
Just
believe
put up
her
the
here.
DMs. At this time, I was receiving a lot of hate. Okay. Yeah. Gigi, Gigi did say a lot of
Yeah.
shit. They promised me it would all go away.
And we did warn her.
So I put up the DMs. Charlie got what she wanted. What happened to me? Nothing. My channel wasn't protected, and I received even more hate. She didn't even mention my name in her video.
Yeah, DC
She
is
just
a
called
nasty
me an
piece of work.
unusual character. I got a little more respect by DC Media. She actually took up for me a little bit.
Nah.
But didn't give me a shout out and didn't help me with the hate. Matter of fact, 98% of them still called me a crazy bitch and continued to hate me.
And of course they did. But she has to take some responsibility for
And
that
all of
too.
this, what was I wanting? Just to belong.
Ah, well, there you go. Ooh, Pink, that's a good question. That is a good question. Um, I have thoughts about that. I'm not. They're not fully formed. I haven't sat down and fleshed it out in my own mind. But yeah, I think there are some people in the anti-haters that have poked her a bit. Um, like I said, I have no foreknowledge, so I'm not going to say anything. I I don't want to start something I can't finish, so I'll just keep those thoughts private. Yeah, well, clearly you agree with that. Um, yeah, I'm getting a little impressed with you, Alana. I think there's some self awareness happening. I still think you need to really take ownership of a lot of what you did and said, and not blame your mental illness. Um, I think you're susceptible and reactive, and you knowing that you are like that should put you on guard to anything anybody sends you or tells you. Um, yeah, everybody's been poking her one way or the other. Yeah, and there were Peanut and Gigi, and the other one that I don't mention because she can't stand it when I mention that she doesn't want the spotlight on her, so I'll respect that. But spent time with her on the phone and she turned on them. I mean, that's a hard thing to let go, especially on their side. Uh, oh, if we all were Ham, we all are, and I still won't let her get away with it. And am I going to give her a pass? Absolutely not. I think right now she's in the middle of a cycle, and it could be tomorrow or the day after that she'll return and just spurg out on somebody like big time. I mean, she actually, if you go back to the beginning of this, not my video, but her video, she starts with Annie and Candy, uh, and then she carries on with this. So it's still there. So do I still trust that she will change? You know what? No, I don't think so. Um, hmm, I think you're a good person. I think you were harsh. I don't think you were. Um, I think she needs like a serious people out there to make sure that we know that she knows that she knows that we know the truth of it. And do you know what I mean? Uh, it's part of a cycle. It does feel, but I do feel she's slowly self reflecting. Yes, I am getting self reflective vibes off her, especially this last part. It's almost like the light bulb went off in her head. Whether she'll take it and embrace it or push it back and carry on. Like, let's face it, a lot of us have those moments and can't deal with it. And we lock it back up into some dark corner of our brain. And because, you're familiar with the bad things, it's familiar. Uh, the day we had the beginner setting, I was a bit of a dick. But she responded to you being a dick, right? I know it was weird because I watched that live with you guys, and all of a sudden things just like flipped, and I went, "Ooh!" I think she is trying to impress Annie and Candy by bringing up all this peanut. I have interacted with channels bigger than you, even if those channels are. Yeah, yeah, exactly. She has put Stardust glitter all over Adam Barta, like he's some huge celebrity interviewing YouTuber, and the guy's okay. He's got rotten production values, and they seem to be involved with like Z list actors or Z list actors, as Americans say. um, like, who cares? But yeah, okay, if you want to pay him $5 a month to be a mod, then you do you, boo. uh, she wasn't reading me correctly, and I lost it after a while. What did I miss? Oh, you mean when on her live? uh, okay. Let's finish her off here. Come on, Alana. Let's go.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I don't want to do it on camera because it's not the sexiest thing to see. I like Gigi. I don't.
I'll keep a finger crossed for her, but I don't think she can maintain it personally. I would love to be wrong. I truly would love to be wrong.
So, long and behold, in January, this French fry girl reaches out to me. And she's like, "Hey, girl, I'm just checking in with you, checking on your mentals. Is everything okay?" Well, before that, um, you know, something had happened between she and the drunk girl on a treadmill. And of course, the DMs came in play. Blah, blah, blah. Once again, I get pulled out of the woodworks. My mental illness gets played with and I get
I'm no
manipulated.
Pink. I don't hold out hope.
Oh girl, we care about you. How are you doing? You know, they ruffle my flupa a little bit. We care about you, blah blah blah. We need you, girl. Gigi's up to his old shit again. He's trying to get on the geek room to talk about Charlie Gold. Remember when he destroyed you about your mental? Remember how you're still getting hate from?
Really, can you elaborate a bit about that, Pink? What is she like, going into anti-haters, or just, and what on earth could she possibly say? Flupa. And I know I'm still getting overtooken. I'd love to see it. I know I should expect the opposite, but I'm really hoping she's learning from everything. But I won't be mad if she disappoints. I do try and get her to do her own thing. That's good. At least she's got some support. But her past, she's had years to try to get her shit together. So yeah.
Kathy C.
Oop, there I
And
am.
how Peanut still talks about you and calls you a liar and all this and that and this and that and blah blah blah.
I must
We
have missed
need
that,
you
Pink.
to come up on panel and tell the geek room you got the DMs.
Hmm.
And drunk girl on a treadmill needs the DMs.
I would believe it, Ham. I kind of do. At first, when I first heard her say this, I was going, "Oh, come on!" But
So I'm
uh,
sitting here thinking, okay, so I get a new opportunity with a channel to be a part of a new channel. Nope. And every single one of them stabbed me in the back when they found out that I was going to go up on panel.
hmm.
Kiwi Farms showed me that. All about the fucking DMs. Gigi's trying to use you against Charlie Gold. Gigi hates Charlie Gold. In the end, Gigi don't hate Charlie Gold.
If I see a stock account appear, Pink, called
In the end,
Flupa Flutterer, I'll
I
know who it
think that
is.
there was some people in between both of them playing both fields. I still think that there is people between both of them playing fields. That's what I think. I truly do.
Okay. Just bear with me on this one. I do feel that happened. I have a very good feeling that happened. That Gunt's got the biggest hate boner ever. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I totally believe that she's been, like I said, when I first watched this last night, I was kind of arching my eyebrow and side eyed. But watching this again, um, yeah, I think, they may have been. I just wish she would just shut them all down. No, I don't know. I can't speak for her. I just know what I would do, but mm,
So in January,
God, yeah.
French fry girl contacts me in my DMs. I don't even know who the fuck she is. She's like, "Hey girl, I'm reaching out, check up on you. How are you doing? I'm worried about you. You seem like you're
Yeah, it
having
seems
some
she likes her
issues talking
Sims.
about
She
my mental, and I'm worried about you. Maybe you need a break." Well, first of all, she reaches out to me on my Sims account. And I said, "I don't give a good fuck what you think. And this is my Sims account. Who the fuck are you?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm DC Media girl's friend, and I hang out with Charlie Gold and so and so and so." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, whatever. I'm fine."
good idea, huh? Maybe we should start a GoFundMe.
And she's like, "Well, you've been upset lately." And I was like, "Yeah, because I'm dealing with a bunch of shit and it won't end." I said, "Every time people get upset with me, they always want to bring up shit from a community that they don't know shit about. And they take a word of a motherfucker who," and at that time, I was, the motherfucker is Gigi. He called me insane and everything fucking else. And I said, "I'm sick of it. I always fucking get harassed and nobody ever takes into account my side of the story. And that both of us had a part in this."
Yeah.
He got upset with me.
Ah,
He flipped out. He was going through shit. He even said that. And she said, "Oh, I get
no,
it, but maybe you need to take a break if it's
even
getting so bad."
exercising
And
is
I was like, "No,
basically
thank you. I'm
impossible
fine."
for her.
And then she comes back, which I do have the fucking DMs on that, and I will put them up since she likes to expose DMs.
In fact, if she had a proper computer or upgraded computer, she could probably make videos and edit videos. It seems she's got some talent for working YouTube. So, you know, why she couldn't do Sims related content? I see a lot of channels that feature that stuff. Um, it would keep her out of everybody's business. She would make friends in the community. I don't know if she just likes negative attention. Some people do. Uh, yeah, just get her downgrade. There are so many places that have refurbished computers. And I think a lot of people are afraid of the word refurbished. A lot of the pack up computers, if there is a little dysfunction on the line where the box is ripped or the computer gets a scratch, it's immediately dumped off the line. And usually they sell these places to big lots or places that sell stuff in bulk. That's what I'm trying to say. Or they go into shops that are refurbished. And really, the computers and the electronics haven't ever been used. And you can get some seriously good stuff for really, really cheap. It would be worth her looking it up. Get herself a nice computer for real cheap.
She said, "So what do you know about this Negs person?" And I was like, "I don't know anything about no Negs. Who is Negs?" "Oh, you don't know who Negs is? He's been talking mad shit about you." And she linked me his channel. I go over there. And apparently this man didn't know anything about me until he went to Kiwi Farms. And of course, the usual people's like, "Don't fuck with Elena. She's fucking crazy, blah, blah, blah." She's a nobody. Da 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 da. Then, of course, the usual story gets told to him. Blah blah blah. Apparently, the same story that Gigi was said back then is the same story now. I mean, obviously. So she encourages me to go after Negs. Gives me receipts on what he's been doing on the internet. Shows me some clips of some things. And that's what I do. Hell, you don't know me from Adam and Eve. You want to take word from everybody else. Speak it as if you've seen it with your own two eyes. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, correct?
Well, first of all, I think she felt obligated, Pink, to disavow being anywhere near Auto Mall after she was pretty much outed. Uh, so the more she was denying it, the more she was confirming it. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I have to go and see that other. Oh, that and Gigi. I don't know why French Fried Girl has such a weird. Did they ever have an interaction, Pink? Because I either Hater Nation is firing up French Fried Girl too, knowing how unpleasant she is. Ah, I don't think French Fried Girl is pretty much. I think is I don't know the Carla. Is her life still up? Because I'd love to watch it later, just for that. Anyway, oh, let's carry on. Here, she's almost done.
I mean, shit. But at the end of the day, they like to manipulate people with a mental illness. And I'm not saying that my mental illness is an excuse in all this, but I do think it makes me easy to trust people when I shouldn't. It makes it easy for me to be manipulated from other people.
So listen to what you're saying, Alana. Absorb it.
And your information, like I've told you 100 times, Gigi, was given in a Discord by your own fucking moderator on May 3rd
Last year.
to Charlie Gold.
Mm-hmm.
And that future Miss Becky account belongs to DC Media.
Now, how do you know that, Alana? Did somebody tell you that? Because unless you have receipts,
And has always been DC Media.
you have to prove it.
Because on her main account, people know who she is, like celebrities and people that she associate with in her journalist career.
She's not
Therefore,
a
she
journalist.
can't do too much bad dirt on it because it would ruin her reputation with these people. And she still does part-time work on journalism.
I have
So
to
the
wonder if a
stock
puddle of
account
water
is where she
impresses
does her
Alana.
dirt. Boom.
No, there's no boom.
Told on you. Now, what you going to do? Report this channel and get it taken down? Why?
Taken.
I haven't done
Taken.
anything to get this channel taken down.
No,
But
I'm
if I
triggered.
wake up tomorrow and don't have my channel, you know why. I told on her. And I don't know why Froggy wouldn't tell on her. I guess she's still scared of him and still wants to weasel her way back in. Froggy's another one you can't trust. She's known all along it's DC Media.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that pink. I don't know why she comes out with this stuff. With these. This is. You have to prove something like that. You can't just expect us to believe it. You have no special insight. People feed you shit, you believe it.
So here's what I got to say. Charlie Gold is no friend to no one. Callie, you are not a friend to her. You are a pawn. And the day you become unusable to her will be the day she will destroy you. Anybody that is associated to Charlie Gold, you're there to do.
Charlie has no more real YouTube presence. Occasionally she'll upload something on YouTube. On Twitter, she generally just retweets and likes stuff. She does have her devoted attack dogs and she'll set them forth, but she is not a goddess. She's got no power. She's a little tiny rain droplet in the pool of the vastness that is YouTube. She is. Alana, dramatic lighting, dramatic pauses, lights a cigarette dramatically. This is her Lauren Bacall moment. Love it.
What she wants you to do. I don't know how the fuck she got to where she's at. I think a lot of it is manipulation through the weight loss thing. She's very good at manipulation. I can tell you that. That's how she got to where she's at. She manipulated her way through large channels to get the subs that she got to get to where she is. And where she is and the person that she has makes her unstoppable at this moment. The only way Charlie's ever going to be taken off the internet
taken
is if she loses her subs, all her subs. That's the only way. No one else can come in and take her down. No one.
You can see
But she has the power to do things to other people. And it's sad. She incites fear in everybody that she comes across. She's a friend to nobody. You're almost signing the contract with the devil when you become associated with her. And the minute you become a threat to her, she will destroy you.
Too much. You're giving her too much power.
So I'm telling you this. Choose wisely.
Okay, I'm going to quit that because for the next 10 minutes or so, there's nothing important. Oh. Well, what did you think? I think, Miss Madam Alana, you had several moments of clarity. Thank you thank you for not having any dramatic music in the background. I think I would have probably punched something. Um, you need to let this go. You need to let it go. We have, um, Gigi has. He doesn't want to revisit it. He doesn't want to revisit you. Leave it alone now. Um, he will never be your friend. Um, Forgiveness is a personal thing, so I won't go there. But there's nothing you can do to fix it. Too much was said. Too much stuff you're not saying that you did. Uh, yeah, leave them alone. They just You lost your opportunity with Negs last month. Peanut just wants to do her own thing and doesn't want to be dragged back into old tea, cold tea. Just, just, yeah. Um, I don't know. 95% of it is probably exaggeration, I believe. Yeah, I don't believe half of the stuff you said. I'm going to be generous with you with that. Uh, so there you are. Like I said, it was, I enjoyed listening to her talk instead of raging. Her raging can go for hours, and after the first few minutes, people are like, "I'm out of here." So yeah. But anyway, guys, I've been way longer than I expected to be on this. Pink, thank you for hanging out with me. Ham, if you're still sort of orbiting, thank you, Dan. And MT and Annie. Who else? Did I miss anybody? Thanks for dropping in, guys, and spending a couple hours with me. I appreciate it. And please consider subscribing if you haven't. Give us a thumbs up. And I will talk to you again. Bye, everybody.